Okay, brilliant. Great question. I love that. So, okay, thank you. Yes. yes. So yes, this type of energy lies in the creativity side of our brain. So when they're talking about be more childlike, the child is not so thinking about paying the bills and thinking about what they must do, as in, oh, they've got this to do, they've got that to do. They're not logically thinking that way. Their brain is shaped slightly different. They just said thank you. And so they work within the daydreaming part of themselves. Now, when you do that yourselves with the energy work, when you switch over, when you're tuning in, you're asking to work with the other part of your brain. So for instance, if I'm tuning in to a client, I'll switch my brainwave over to the other side so that I can work with the other part of my brain, so they can be in that creative part where the creative artists, the directors who, thank you, they said, like, are channeling information, the authors channel the information. That's why we have some great films out there and stories and everything else that is channeled directly through the channeler, through the automatic writing or whatever, because it's that creative part, it's that brainwave length. Thank you. So that creativity. So thank you. They said, so some of the great films that we've had is okay, thinking they just bought The Simpsons. That's not a great film, but they're just saying, I'm a bit biased here, but what they're saying is that those who channel the information's already there. The information's out in the universe. The information is there. It's like, okay, thank you. When you open up, and we look at the chakra systems, when we open up the chakra systems, I always say it's like the satellite dish, or the net, or like the cobweb, or the web, or a fishing net that goes out into the universe. Our energy, we expand out. We become aware that we're just not the physical form. I know that I'm teaching at the moment, so this is what we'll be looking at in the group, but you spread your energy right the way out. And as you do this, it's like your energy pushes all the way out. It's boundless, they said. And then it receives the information. Again, they said, it's like radio waves of frequency in your atmosphere. It's all around you. So for those who are the directors, the authors, the writers, whatever, those who are creative, the painters, whatever creativity part of you, you are connecting, you're receiving the frequencies, you're receiving the downloads. So the work that you do by just doing meditation, by opening up, you're opening up to the endless bound of information that's out there. So they go hand in hand. And very much, again, they said, like the childlike brain, child is expanding, the child is growing, the child is receiving information, the child goes into daydreaming, the child that looks out the window when they're in class. There should be more adults that are doing this, is said, to open up, to expand their energy. So this goes hand in hand. So the more that you are looking at energy work and opening up the heart center, expanding that way, you may feel that call to be more creative, because that's the similar or same, thank you, same part of the energy field that's out there. It's those who get caught up in the logical, practical side of using that part of the brain. You condense yourself, they said, you constrict yourself, you start only seeing the world 3D, which doesn't help. So yes, the more times that you are creative, this will help it be beneficial to expand you out even further, they said. They were going to use the word, well, God created the world. And they said when they mention God, they are aware people might think that's a religious statement. So now the fashionability, they said, is the divine, the universe, whatever it is you wish to create. They said the word is very much the same. The world was created. Your illusion of the world and everything else is created around everyone. And the dimensions of the planets of where you live, and the dimension of your space and your environment of how you live, is very much that your brain has created that. So through the work that you do, yes, it goes hand in hand. It is part of the creation. You start tapping in, some would say, into the matrix, so tapping in to the energy field, you start becoming even more creative and expanding yourself. So yes.